Hey there, fam. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. It is an important issue to engage with today. We're going to explore 11 things that can seriously damage your men's confidence. Whether you're a man or interested in better understanding these issues, stick around because we have some valuable insights coming your way. Number 1. Rejection. Rejection is a common experience that can destroy a man's sense of self-worth and masculinity. When it comes in the context of dating, or career pursuits, rejection can be a painful and confidence-destroying experience. Here's how it can affect your confidence. When you're rejected, it's natural to feel like you're not good enough. This feeling of inadequacy can undermine your self-confidence, causing you to question your own worth. Past experiences of rejection can cause you to fear rejection in the future, which can prevent you from taking risks and pursuing new opportunities. This fear can hold you back in various aspects of your life. Rejection can be emotionally painful, causing feelings of sadness, anger, or frustration. These negative emotions can weigh on your confidence and overall well-being. It's important to understand that rejection is part of life, and everyone experiences it at some point. Here are some tips for coping with rejection and rebuilding your men's confidence. Instead of taking the rejection personally, think carefully about the situation. It may not always be about you. Various external factors may be involved. Use rejection as an opportunity to learn and grow. Find out what went wrong and how it can be improved in the future. Understand that not every opportunity or person will be right for you. Setting the right expectations can help you deal with disappointment. Number 2. Comparison. Next, we have a comparison. In the midst of social media and constant exposure to the success of others, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. This can be a real breach of trust. We will explore ways to eliminate this trend. Constantly comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. You begin to believe that you are failing in various areas of your life. Constant comparisons can lead to depression and anxiety. Constantly feeling as if you can't measure the perceived success of others can be emotional. Overcoming damaging comparisons is critical to rebuilding and maintaining men's confidence. Here are some ways to help break free from the comparison trap. Define your goals and values based on what's important to you rather than outside influences. This will help you set a clear path for yourself. Social media platforms often extend the comparison web. Consider limiting the amount of time you spend on social media so that you are less exposed to stereotypes of other people's lives. Number 3. Negative self-talk. Constant negative self-talk lowers self-worth and can lower self-esteem. You start believing you're not good enough, which can have a huge impact on your self-confidence. Negative self-talk creates self-doubt. You begin to question your abilities, judgment, and self-efficacy, making it harder to take risks or assert yourself. Harsh self-criticism becomes the hallmark of unfair self-criticism. You constantly criticize yourself for perceived flaws, which can be emotionally taxing and self-destructive. Identifying and addressing negative self-talk is essential to rebuilding and maintaining male confidence. Here are ways to combat these confidence killers. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would treat a friend. Cultivate self-compassion to combat self-criticism. Use positive affirmations to counter negative self-talk. Instead of belittling yourself, think of positive, emphasizing thoughts. Spend time with positive and supportive people. their encouragement may counteract the effects of their own misrepresentations. Number 4, lack of purpose. Without purpose, you can feel emotionally empty, leaving you lost and unsure of the direction your life will take. This emotional emptiness can have a very negative impact on your self-esteem. A clear sense of purpose often acts as a motivating force. Without it, you struggle to find the motivation to set and achieve meaningful goals, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-confidence. Addressing a lack of purpose is critical to regaining men's confidence. Here are some ways to discover or redefine your sense of purpose. Take time to think about your values, interests, and desires. Think about what is really important to you and what you want to achieve. Try new activities, hobbies, or volunteer opportunities to find what resonates with you and brings a sense of purpose. Reach out to mentors, coaches, or mentors who can help you find your purpose and pave the way for your personal growth. Number 5, financial stress. Financial stress often leads to constant worry and anxiety about money, matters such as paying bills and debts and meeting basic needs. This chronic anxiety can wreak havoc on your mental health and self-confidence. When you face financial hardship, it is common to feel inadequate or as if you are not taking enough care of yourself or your family. These feelings of inadequacy can undermine self-confidence. Financial struggles can affect your self-esteem and self-worth. You begin to associate your finances with your personal worth, which can lead to a negative self-image. Addressing economic pressure and its negative impact on men's confidence is important for overall well-being. Here are some strategies to help you manage and reduce your financial stress. Create a clear budget to help you keep track of your income and expenses. This can help you gain control of your financial situation. If possible, work on reducing your expenses, which can take some of the financial stress and anxiety away. Number 6, physical health issues. Physical health issues can cause physical changes, such as weight gain, scars, or visible medical devices. These changes can contribute to self-reflection and negative self-image. Certain health issues can lead to physical impairment or disability. These restrictions can affect a man's autonomy, self-determination, and overall self-esteem. Reduced mobility due to physical health issues can lead to feelings of helplessness and dependence, which can damage self-esteem. Strategies to cope with physical health issues and reduce their impact on men's confidence are needed. Here are some strategies to consider. Consult with a healthcare professional to address and manage your physical health issues. Treatment options and guidance can be provided to improve your condition. Focus on self-acceptance and self-love. Look for strategies and tools to help manage daily activities and maintain a sense of independence. Number 7, social isolation. Isolation often leads to feelings of isolation, which can be emotionally painful. Loneliness can destroy respect and trust. Isolation means you have limited access to the social support and encouragement that friends, family, or community members can provide. Without engagement, you may struggle to find external validation and feedback. This can make it more difficult to assert your worth and value. Addressing social isolation is essential to rebuilding and maintaining men's confidence. Here are some ways to help combat isolation and boost your confidence. Look for opportunities to hit hard. Join social events, join clubs, or take up a hobby that you enjoy meeting like-minded individuals. If you feel isolated, Openly discuss your feelings with friends and family. Sharing your experiences can be understanding and helpful. If social anxiety or other mental illnesses are contributing to your isolation, consider therapy or counseling. A practitioner can provide guidelines and strategies to overcome these challenges. Number 8, work-related stress. Stress from work can seep into your personal life and erode your self-confidence. We talk about creating a better work-life balance and managing work-related stress. Excessive stress from work can lead to burnout, a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. Heat can make him feel unworthy and helpless. Stress from work can cause anxiety, especially when dealing with high-pressure tasks, deadlines, or demanding responsibilities. This anxiety can negatively affect self-esteem and confidence. Prolonged stress from work can have a negative impact on your health, affecting your physical and mental well-being. This can make you feel inadequate in the struggle to maintain your health. Coping with work-related stress is essential to rebuilding and maintaining men's confidence. Here are some ways to help manage and reduce work-related stress. Establish clear boundaries between work and personal life. Make sure you have dedicated time to relax, have fun, and spend time with your loved ones. Talk to managers, supervisors, or HR about your stress levels. They should be able to provide accommodations or support to help manage stressors. Number 9, unhealthy relationships. Unhealthy relationships can be toxic to self-worth. We will provide guidance on how to properly recognize and manage these conditions. Unhealthy relationships often involve emotional abuse, including humiliation, manipulation, and control. In an unhealthy relationship, one can withdraw from friends and family. This can lead to isolation and lack of support, leading to feelings of social insecurity and inadequacy. In such relationships, individual needs, goals, and aspirations are often overlooked or overlooked. It is important to confront unhealthy relationships and minimize their impact on a man's confidence. Here are some strategies to consider. Learn to recognize the signs of an unhealthy relationship. This insight is the first step in addressing the issue. Consider seeking help from therapists, counselors, or support groups that specialize in helping individuals navigate toxic relationships. Number 10, trauma. Past traumatic experiences can linger and affect your confidence. We talk about getting help and healing from past trauma. Trauma often leads to emotional scarring and unresolved pain. These emotional scars can lead to feelings of vulnerability and insecurity, which erode self-confidence. Trauma survivors may experience flashbacks and nightmares about their traumatic experiences. These include anxiety, depression, and feelings of powerlessness. Trauma can make all people trust others or the world at large. This, in turn, can increase feelings of social insecurity by inhibiting their ability to form healthy relationships. Coping with trauma and reducing its impact on a man's confidence is important for healing and personal growth. Here are some strategies to consider. Consult with a trauma specialist or therapist or counselor to address and work through the emotional wounds and suffering caused by the traumatic event. Consider joining support groups or connecting with peers who have experienced similar trauma. Use mindfulness and relaxation techniques to manage anxiety and emotional distress from trauma. Number 11, unrealistic standards. Finally, the pressure to meet unrealistic standards set by society or himself can be overwhelming. we talk about the importance of setting realistic goals and loving yourself the way you are. Unrealistic values are often associated with perfectionism, where individuals believe that they must be flawlessly perfect in every aspect of their lives. Unrealistic standards often involve comparing oneself to others who seem to have met these standards. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and humiliation. The fear of not being able to live up to these unrealistic standards can be very stressful. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, hindering confidence in taking risks or achieving goals. Confronting uncertain standards is essential to rebuilding and maintaining male confidence. Here are some strategies to help you deal with unrealistic values and minimize their impact. Recognize that perfectionism is unattainable and potentially harmful. Replace perfectionism with realistic and achievable goals. Instead of external pressure, set goals that are reasonable and in alignment with your values. These goals should be specific, achievable, and time-consuming. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, accepting that you are human and that there are no faults or flaws. That's it. We've covered 11 things that can damage your male confidence. Remember, confidence is something you can work on and over time. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future posts.